As a child, John attended church with his family every Sunday. He listened to the sermons and participated in the prayers, but he never felt the same sense of awe and reverence that his parents seemed to feel. As he grew older, John began to question the teachings of the church and the very existence of God. Despite his doubts, John continued to attend church out of a sense of obligation. He sat through the sermons, but his mind was always elsewhere, questioning the validity of the teachings. One day John was out for a walk in the woods when he stumbled upon an old, abandoned chapel. The door was ajar, and he couldn't resist the urge to take a look inside. As he stepped through the door, a sense of peace and calm washed over him. The chapel was simple, but beautiful, with stained glass windows that filtered the light in a myriad of colors. John sat down in one of the pews, closed his eyes, and took a deep breath. For the first time in a long time, he felt a sense of stillness and quietude that he had never experienced before. As he sat there, lost in thought, a voice spoke to him. It was soft, but clear, and it seemed to come from inside him. "John," the voice said, "I am here." John opened his eyes, but no one was there. He looked around, but the chapel was empty, save for him. "Who are you?" John asked, his voice trembling. "I am God," the voice said. John was stunned. He had never believed in God, but now he felt something shift inside him. A feeling of warmth and comfort spread through his body. "I've always been skeptical," John said. "I've never been sure if you exist." "I understand," the voice said. "But I am here, and I have always been here. You don't have to believe in me to feel my presence." John sat in the chapel for hours, lost in thought and feeling the presence of something greater than himself. When he left, he felt changed, as if a weight had been lifted from his shoulders. From that day on, John's skepticism was replaced with a sense of wonder and awe. He no longer attended church out of obligation, but out of a desire to connect with something greater than himself. And although he couldn't explain his experience in the chapel, he knew without a doubt that God was real.